Hello everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We're back here on No Man's Land with Grober Games. We're in the month of March, so we're getting to the point where we're getting ready to start getting our oats drilled. So we're going to head down to the farm today. And as you can see, we're up to $73,000, so we can finally afford our, what was it called? Side dresser now. And it's only took us a little... We're only a year late on that purchase. I wanted to get it last year, but, you know, unfortunately the events went as they are, and I just couldn't get it purchased quite when I wanted. I don't know why I'm driving the truck down the farm. We're pretty much right next to it anymore. So, today's goal is that we're going to get our oats sown, and I know I said that we were only going to do these two little fields, but I decided we're going to hit this field up as well. So all we'll have for beans this year is this new big field here, and this field right here. And then for cornfields, we'll just have those two fields there. So we're going to hop on, we're going to hop on the case here, the 1086, because we're going to haul some of our dry manure on our soon-to-be oats ground. And we're going to use this tractor to haul it today. Because I figure we might as well get her broken in before we start working her for planting. So we'll drop this off here, and then we'll hook up to our new spreader over here for it. What else I was gonna say? Oh yeah, at the time of this recording, we're in the month of June. Well, a week or two in June right now. But I just wanted to make sure that everyone's aware that June is actually dairy month, and it'd be the perfect time to support your local farmers buying extra milk and dairy products and such. A little bit of history on it. It started out as a way, June Dairy Month basically started out as a way to distribute extra milk during the warm months of the year for the summer, and it was established in 1937 by grocery organizations, and it was actually known as National Milk Month. And by 1939, they actually changed it to June Dairy Month. So be sure to show your appreciation to any of the dairy farmers out there, because it is not an easy task to be a dairy farmer. But we're going to get that spreader loaded up, and we're going to get our slurry tanker hooked up here. And the other thing I forgot to say is that I stopped selling our digestate because I noticed that we weren't producing that much slurry, and I kind of want to take advantage of the free fertilizer yet. So we're going to get this hooked up as well. We're going to go top this off while the spreader's filling off from the chute there. And then we're going to... we're going to apply a little bit to the... Excuse me here. We're going to apply a little bit to the... Oh, that's right. I forgot to unhook this. We got to drop the cultivator, so to speak. So, we're going to... Excuse me. I'm having a hard time clearing my throat this morning. So, we're going to get this loaded up, and we're going to get a helper started on that long field for applying digestate on it, so that way that field's is cultivated and ready to go for us when we are wanting to drill. So, and like I said, I left some digestate in here. It's not much, but it'll at least get us a full tanker, because like I said, we're gonna probably run out of slurry for our cornfields. So I wanted to save back a little bit of digestate, even though I said we're going to start selling it for now on and just mainly focus on our slurry from our cattle. But like I said, we weren't producing enough, so I made the safe choice to start holding some back instead of selling it straight off. But yeah, that's the plan today. We plan to use the 40-20 for drilling this time around, and we're going to see how that works out. And I think, since we'll have this tractor on the tanker, I think we might see how the 1086 does pulling the little 20-foot cultivator. I hope it handles it well, but I'm not too sure how it's going to work out. I don't know if it's going to be same scenario as when we had the 5288 before, where it kind of was, oh, it was kind of a difficult task for it. Let's get this rolling. And let's go walk over here, and we'll hop into our 1086. But the one thing I was also thinking, since we got our bigger planter now, I might... Oh, what I was going to say. I'm thinking we're going to knock out... Oh, we're going to knock out planting all in one day, since we got a bigger planter this year, so we'll probably try to do everything in one day, and that way we'll have an extra month of messing around with haying and such. So we should be pretty set on that front. You know, I'm just gonna haul this manure over here in this field here. That unfolded. Let's see how it does. Kind of difficult to tell where I'm going with this. Also, I thought this had a wider spread. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Could have sworn it said 15-meter spread, but it's not a big deal. This works out fine. But that is the plan for this month. So like I said, we'll have quite a bit of our work. We'll have quite a bit of our work cut out for us, and I'm hoping that plan is that since we got the money stashed away now, we probably won't. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Actually, I wonder if it is about. I won't be able to find out anymore. Let's see if it was actually covering, because it might be covered 15. It's just that it's not showing up like that. That's not a big deal. It was just nice to kind of break in the new spreader. The white's cruising along pretty well here, so I think, yeah, I think we'll get the cultivator dug out. And if we have time, we'll end up cultivating a few of our other fields as well. By that point, I think, well, we actually won't have a whole lot. Maybe, yeah, we'll save that. I keep going back and forth. I'm sorry. I just got a lot of stuff running through my mind at the moment, but I think we'll at least we're going to try to get all our corn ground injected today as well, and then we're going to probably save knocking out the cultivating the plowed ground for the soybeans for next episode. So, but we'll finally jump into the time lapse here. We're gonna see if this 1086 can handle this cultivator well, and we'll see you guys in a bit.
wish I'd been running this world without you. With no help at all, one way to fall. Living this nightmare all through. What's new? I'm making without you. With no help at all, one way to fall. Living this nightmare all through. What's new? I'm making without you.
All right, everyone, this is where we're gonna start wrapping up today's episode. We got a good amount done. Like, it took us quite a bit to get everything drilled, but we do only have a little 4-meter drill. But the 4020 kind of went to town here, and she kind of got a little paint chip this episode. I noticed it kind of went south fast for her, but it's okay. Oliver needs a friend just like her. All the paint chipped off on her and such, but otherwise I felt like we did pretty good this episode for today. We got all our oats sown, so we're ready to go. Part of the reason I wanted to sow so much oats is that I want to make sure I have enough straw on hand, and even if we build up way too much straw, at least the following seasons we won't have to drill as much oats. But that's kind of why I decided to change my mind and put one more oat field in. And my goal was originally this year to try put up a third bin as well. And that might be a challenge because I know I said we need to get another piece of ground and start like slowly expanding our fields as well, like getting more fields and maybe expanding a few. Whoop. Got a little closer. I don't even know why I'm backing this in there yet. I gotta wash it off first. We'll just shut that off here quick. But yeah, one thing I noticed with the gear shifter on the 1086, it's kind of goofy, which is kind of why we were having issues pulling that cultivator quite a bit. But the other thing is too, I think that cultivator is a little bit harder because even on the white has troubles pulling it sometimes as well. So it's a combination of everything, but I did kind of figure out a way around it, just setting the cruise control a lot slower, so that way it's not just because I drive with automatic shifting, and it's all with the cruise control set lower. Excuse me, we're just gonna do it this way. I was gonna try, but we're not going to anymore. But with the cruise control set lower, it worked itself out. Like it said, all right, we're gonna just stay in the lower gears for now on, since we're not trying to get it like to the max speed that we have it rated for. And it did a good enough job. It was nice to kind of get it started and started breaking it in a little bit before we, what's the word I'm looking for? Before we head into next month for planning. So. But yeah, this thing's kind of got pretty chipped this up. All the paint's kind of peeled off this episode. How's it? Oh. Yeah, we probably should do maintenance on that, but I don't think we have any other big tasks coming for it up. The one thing I gotta look at. Ooh, that's a good size sprayer. And it's only 10 grand. Kind of a newer style one. Oh, I am tempted right now. Wait, I want to know design mixer. That would be a good buy for us, just to get a little bit of a bigger sprayer. That's 15 meters, so it'd just be a little bit bigger than the planter. I mean, we do want to upgrade, but I don't think that's quite old enough, but we might get it anyways. Because we already got a pretty new tractor, so yeah, we're gonna pick that up. We'll pick it up for 9 grand, and then we'll haul that in tomorrow and pick up the new sprayer as well. But we're gonna get the planter hooked up here. But I'm hoping we don't have too many issues with the 1086 gear shifter when we're planting the next day. If not, I'll just have to kind of do the little. I don't know if it's really a workaround, but I just have to keep in mind that we might just have to set the cruise control quite a bit lower, just so that the gear shifting portion works like it should. Just because most of our tractors have been power shift, or the only other gear shifter is the Oliver, and a lot of the equipment we ran on the Oliver was quite a bit, didn't require quite as much horsepower. But we got ourselves, I think we're sitting pretty good. We got ourselves a new sprayer. Actually, let's go put the spreader away too. And then we'll have to go out and grab the wipe. We'll just back the spreader into that corner, the manure spreader in that corner, because we won't be able to really haul manure till we get the oats off the ground. At least that'd be the first time we'll even be able to haul manure, and I don't even know if we'll produce enough manure. We might just hold off till next year too, because I think with us only having like 18 cattle, I feel like we're not going to produce that much. Not as much as I thought we were, but it'll be okay. Get this back in there. Kind of keep our yard from getting too crazy again, because I already got the slurry tanker just sitting out over there. But I don't really want to back it in here yet. But yeah, like I said, we'll wrap up today's episode. It's a little bit of a longer one. Actually, one more thing I want to check. I'm getting really scatterbrained here. I wanted to check on how prices are on everything. Beans are okay yet. Milk, well, 1,200 ain't bad. Kind of surprised it's that high. I did forget to mention, now that I'm thinking about it, I did sell some milk last episode too, between months, because it was at a good price, and I figured why not. And I did pick up some diesel fuel as well, and got our barrel filled back up. But let's go planks. $2,000. Okay, so they're not ready yet, but we're gonna wrap up today's episode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe so you can stay up to date to the latest series. Above all else, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. And most of all, thanks for watching.